Greetings to everybody from the future. Welcome back again to the Prologue world. To my journey towards the beginning, in which I don't know if I'm going to survive this episode. You all already know if I'm going to survive in this episode because you are from the future. But where I'm at currently in your past, I don't know that. I'm recording this, in real time, just being all cautious, hoping that I'll make it to the end of this episode. I got 3 days to day 15 in this episode. We're already halfway through this day because I ran the last episode for way too long, halfway into this one. So I'm gonna get right into it. I do have plans for the episode, which aren't very substantial. I'm gonna need to chop more trees. I would like to work my way over towards the foot of the hill over there, because I think that's going to be a good spot. I think I'm going to get much better views of the sunset and hopefully the moonrise as well from the foot of the hill. And it's forested though. There's a bunch of trees there, which is excellent because I need wood. So this is very good. And I'm sort of going to gradually carve out a path towards that through the forest, and we'll see how far we get in that, with that, I guess. Today. But I also wanted to build a tree. Grow a tree, a nice big apple tree. Oh, and I need to leave some of these things in my chest over here. I built this chest, and then I never actually dropped things off into it. I have a bunch of things in my inventory that I don't really need to have on me all the time. Well, that's actually okay. Well, I guess the iron. I don't really need the iron on me all the time. Oh, I need to make myself some shears. I don't have any shears. I should be watching out for sheep because I only have this one bed because the rusty wolves had killed off all of the sheep in the area. But I'd like to have. I need to be on the lookout for more sheep because that's not good. I need to have more wool and more sheep. I probably should color the bed something. It's just a white bed right now. I normally like to actually put some color onto it. Alright, I'm gonna grow an apple tree. I only have 9 blocks of dirt. Jeez. I think that's gonna be enough for the apple tree. You do need some dirt to grow an apple tree. Yeah. Well, the thing is, if I'm growing a big tree, I like to grow it on top of multiple blocks of dirt. I'm also gonna need some planks. Always look around yourself when you're like doing things at a crafting table and a chest. I mean, this is a pretty safe location, but, like, I don't want to take my chances. Like, I do not want to lose this world. I like this world so much. This is such a nice scene. Alright, planks. I need some planks. Some slabs. Plank slabs. Oak slabs. Yeah, I need some of those. I'm gonna need 5 of those. 5 of those. And then this one, I guess I'll just stash this over here now, for now. Okay, alright. So, like over here, I'm thinking this is a fairly good spot. I just wanted to have a view of the sunset as I'm going to sleep. It's not a very good view. Like, it's a decent, it's alright. That's a pretty big hill there. I like to kind of see the horizon. I don't see the horizon. But you know what? I walked all the way freaking around the perimeter of this plains biome. Or I guess maybe it's a sparse jungle. I'm not actually sure. I think it's a plains biome. I guess I can check on that. But I could not find a better spot than this. So this is basically as good as it gets for now. Until I get over there to where the foot of the hill there. I think that's going to be a better spot where I'll probably set up another camp, and then I'll get started on the house there. I'll probably build my first house there. But I'm going to be here for a while, and I want a tree over here because I like to prop my bed up against big trees, and I couldn't find a natural tree anywhere. You're very welcome to watch through what the previous episode, I think the episode before, no, I guess the episode 3 in which I just wandered around. In which I just wandered around for a while looking for a good tree and just not finding one. I could not find a good tree. Okay, so actually before I plant the sapling there, before I do that, here, I actually need to, alright, I'm going to, this is what you do, crap, I might need more dirt. That's alright, I can use other blocks. I have other blocks on me. I can use planks or something. This is what you do. So this is what you need the slabs for. You can force a tree, an apple tree, to grow into a big apple tree. So the way you do that is you put planks around the block that's going to be the second air block from the sapling, including the block where the sapling is in. So like right here. And I like to place the slabs at the top part of the slab, because that way you can you can crouch and move underneath them. Let me demonstrate. So look, right here is where the sapling is going to go, and see, I can crouch and just move underneath these planks now. So this is how I like to do it. And oh crap! And I wanted to place a, yeah, I wanted to put a, hold on. We're not done. I wanted to put another slab over here, because that's going to give just a tiny bit of cover. I'm going to put a bed underneath here, and these two planks will protect me from the elements, from the rain. I really can't stand to sleep in the rain in Minecraft. I really don't like to just spend any time in the rain in Minecraft. I feel like I'm getting wet, because you know I don't like getting wet in Minecraft, and I really need to. Speaking of sleeping, I really need to do that now, right about now. All right, I'm gonna need another block of dirt. So right here is where I'm gonna pitch my bed right here. And watch the beautiful sunrise and wait for the stars to come up, so that it's late enough to actually sleep. There we go. Need to come up a little bit more. I think right around now. Yeah. Okay. And I can't actually leave this bed here, because this is the only bed that I have. So I had to carry it with me everywhere I go for now, because I'm going to go places. And I'm going to need like one more block of dirt, just because I kind of just want this ladder, this dirt ladder, to be a thing for now, because I'm going to be... I anticipate having to go up there multiple times, because you might not get your big beautiful tree on the first attempt, because even though having the planks around it will force it to grow into a big tree, you know, it's a quote-unquote big tree, so it's not necessarily going to be, you know, big enough, like, you know, big enough for me, because I want like a really big tree. So if you want a really big tree, well, it might be several attempts. It might be a while until you get that. I just wanted to get some dirt from over here. Alright. Hello, cows. Animals in my... Oh shit. I'm seeing villagers. Well, should I engage with them now? I guess they're not, you know, making their way over here yet. I guess I don't have to. But just so that they don't catch you off guard, it is good practice in general to just go ahead and get it over with. Especially since I have iron armor, it might not be a bad idea. Okay, I do have fence. I just wanted to put a fence post up here because I anticipate coming back here a few times. Yeah, that guy's definitely on to me. But they won't actually approach you. They'll just stand there and stare at you indefinitely and not actually approach. Okay, he's not even staring at me. That's good. That's good. Sometimes they just don't move. They just stand there in one spot and stare at you for like multiple days. Okay, I think they're good. Let me eat an apple. Yeah, I turn the user interface on when I'm bracing for combat, so that's why I turned it on. Is it just... I wonder how many dudes there are. I wonder if it's just that one guy. Is it literally just one guy? Because if it's literally just one guy, I'm just going to go... Okay, there's some more dudes over there. They're just kind of stuck. Kind of stuck there. I'll just let them hang out there. They're probably just going to disappear after a while. They'll just despawn after a while, because I don't think that, because I don't know if he will actually move away from his mates. He might just stick around his mates, but I don't know. They do separate sometimes, so maybe he will wander around and separate and go, you know, explore a little bit more. I need to light this up. This is a good spot where a creeper might spawn and sneak up on me while I'm very, you know, unsuspectedly thinking that I'm in a safe location. This is the kind of thing that makes the plains biomes unsafe. There's lots of little little caves, little openings, because plains biomes are notorious for having the cheesecake caves right underneath them, and they'll have a whole bunch of cave entrances that are kind of like this, that are just everywhere. The plains are just sprinkled with these everywhere, so they're not nearly as safe as they may seem. It looks like this is actually a pretty good cave entrance to just go caving in, because it goes down a long way. That's nice. So once I get around to actually caving, this might be where I go on my first caving expedition. Bring my user interface up just in case there are mobs down here. It looks like there are not mobs down here. You will find that sometimes, you know, in the plains biomes, there's so many caves. Like, there's so many caves underneath that you will find that actually not a whole lot of mobs end up spawning on the surface or in these surface caves. And it's actually relatively safer than perhaps in other biomes, because mobs, like, not a lot of mobs actually spawn. But at the same time, it's not safe because there's going to be a lot of nooks and crannies that you might not notice, because it's just cheesecake. It's just going to be cheesecake caves, and those are actually those can be very dangerous, because, like, you might just not notice an opening from the top where a creeper might jump down on you from. Yeah. Okay, that's as far as I really want to go for now, down here in this direction. I guess, like, I'll place one more torch down here. There we go. All right. Now I feel like this cave is Oops. I feel like this cave is secured. Up. Let's go back to the surface. Alright, I gotta complete my tree. So yeah, basically I'm putting the dirt up to make it even taller, because that's gonna be where it starts, and then I have a bunch of dirt up underneath it to make it even taller. So I'm gonna replace the 4 blocks of dirt there with blocks of wood to just make it look like that it just grew that big on its own. Alright, so this is where my sapling will go, and we'll have to see how many attempts it will take for it to grow into a big tree, but it shouldn't be too many times, because having the plains surrounded forces it into a big tree. It's just a matter of, you know, how big is it going to be big enough for me? It's going to be the question. All right. Next, ooh, I need torches. I need to smelt some logs. I think it's time to smelt logs. I'm thinking I'm just going to convert my birch wood into charcoal, because I'm going to be using the oak wood to build out of. I decided I'm just going to stick with you know, generic oak colored wood for now. So I'm going to have oak fences. I'm going to be going through a lot of oak fences. I'm going to be building these cornerstones. There's going to be a lot of cornerstones. So since I'm not going to be using the birch wood very much, it's I'm gonna burn it for charcoal. Yeah, I'm gonna use some of these saplings to get it started. Let's just go ahead and burn these 4 logs, and then I'll, oops, oh, there we go, and then I'll throw these in once these 4 finish burning. Then I'll burn the rest of them with the charcoal. Ah. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna need that to complete before I move forward, because I need to have torches on me. Having just 1 torch, that's not enough. So we may not end up chopping very much wood today, because this is already more than halfway through the 2nd day. All right. Well, I don't want to just hang out here and wait for my wood to burn. I guess I'll go over there and just start on the wood chopping while it's doing that, and then I'll come back to it and continue. Let's see. I kind of would like to smooth this path out. Like, this isn't a very straight path, and there's this danger zone over here that I have to be all cautious about. I don't like these danger zones. And then over there, I kind of want to see what's inside there a little bit. I'm not too worried about it because it's just a one block hole, so nothing's going to crawl out of there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and chop some of these trees down before the end of the day. This is what I'm talking about. Extremely dangerous over here. Dangerous death ledge. Kind of want to get rid of some of this dirt. Like right here. That's just very dangerous down there. I do not like being around that ledge. Well, I guess I'm not going to do... I don't want to get carried away landscaping right now. Let's not get carried away landscaping. Alright, so just need to be cautious, be wary of the ledge. Alright, I always look around the trees to, like, kind of select, pre-select the trees that I'm going to chop down before I actually do the chopping. So these 4 trees, let's go ahead and chop down these 4 trees. To make sure the canopy is not touching anything, I usually try to, like, separate the canopy out first. Alright, now I'm going to need my hoe, my stone hoe for the canopy. Yeah, have a hoe. Use a hoe to break down the canopy. I mean, you can do it by hand. It just takes a little longer. I mean, nothing's wrong with that. I mean, it's entirely legit just to take your time with things and not bother with making things go faster. I mean, the only point of the hoe is just to make it go faster. You don't really need it, right? But it goes a little bit faster. And I do like it just a little bit faster. And I don't like things going super fast. Like, it's still not like super fast. So it still feels like it's a pretty chill experience to use the hoe. All right, it's almost the end of the day. I'll come back here for the saplings and the sticks and the apples. Maybe there will be some apples, but I'm gonna make my way back now because I'm gonna need to pick up the charcoal that I left there. Alright, well, it's the end of day 2. I'm gonna have one more day. Yeah, see that sunset? Like, I don't get to see it actually touch the horizon. So this isn't really that great of a spot for the sunset. Like, you see it's already down under behind the hill. But you know what? It's nothing to complain about because it's an absolute marvel. It's a gem of a seed. So I really can't complain. Woof. Where did that come from? I thought the wolves were like over there in that direction. Is there a wolf around here somewhere? Where's the wolf? I don't see the wolf. I don't see no wolf. I kind of would like to make my way down to the edge of the water too. I need to pick up some water. Should I do that over here? I haven't really explored the, down the edge of this hill, this side of the hill. I haven't really walked down there yet. I should do that just to get some water in my bucket. I also need another axe. I'm down to 1 axe. I really like to have 2 sets of tools because then once the first one breaks, you can just swap it out for the second one. There we go. Oh yeah, and I needed to pick up the charcoal. Oh crap, that's right. I only had the 4 charcoal. I don't actually have any charcoal to pick up yet. That's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna go explore the side of the hill and get some water. Well, I can cut that tree down too. It's a small tree. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that now because those saplings will be ready for collection by the time I get back from the water. I don't need this tree up here. This tiny tree. All right, let's make our way down to the water. Looks like there's no cave openings, so that's good. So I'm nothing to be scared of on my way down. No cave openings. All right, so I'm probably going to end up building like a staircase down at some point. Although I don't know, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get carried away, exploring the foot of the hill there. All right, I just wanted to grab some water. There we go. Now I have water. Now, in case I accidentally fall off that ledge, I do have the opportunity to make a last-ditch effort to try to save myself with the water clutch. And I'm not really particularly good at that yet. I might fail at that, but I'll have one last-ditch effort ditch attempt, you know, provided that I'll have the time to press the escape button to kind of, you know, gather my thoughts and like make sure that I have my finger on the button for the bucket. You know, you always just press the escape key as soon as you can once, you know, you encounter a particularly dangerous situation. It should be like, you should try to exercise that what's it called, the reflex for that. I'm still kind of trying to exercise my reflexes for a number of things, like just sprinting away from a chest or a crafting table. Like, it's good practice to just practice that. Like, every time you use a crafting table or a chest, just always just sprint away from it immediately after closing, because right now, like, it's very frequent. A very common way to die is to get blasted by a creeper from behind when you're looking at a chest. So what you want to do is have your finger on the key that you have assigned to the inventory, which I have on tab. I have it on the tab key, and the other key on the forward key, and then another finger on the sprint key, so that you can do this. So like anytime when you're operating a crafting table, just have your fingers ready there, just in case you hear a hissing sound and you have to just sprint away real quick. Because you will have that chance. You will have a second and a half between the beginning of the hiss and the explosion. You'll have a second and a half to run away. And even if you make a few blocks, even if you're like 4 or 5 blocks away, you will save yourself. But alright, I like these in sets of 16, so I'll stash 4 of these in here and just carry 16 around on me. And yeah, I'll just hold on to everything else. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and grab myself another couple of axes, because I expect it to be like a few days of tree chopping, and probably next episode it's just going to be chopping wood. I want to just have a whole bunch of wood, just multiple stacks of wood on me, and I'm going to carve my way out towards the foot of the hill. In fact, I think it would be kind of nice to go out there now to the foot of the hill, just to kind of explore that area, see what it's like out there, see if I have the right idea, see if it actually would be a good candidate for a place where I would want to build a house. Beautiful horse over here. I love the horses in Minecraft. It's kind of funny how they seem to just moonwalk across the terrain a lot of the time. Did he just fall off the ledge? No, not very far. No, he's gonna be stuck. No, he's not gonna be stuck there. He's gonna be fine. Sometimes they get stuck. Alright, there's still some saplings over here. I kind of forgot to come gather these. A bunch of them disappeared. Oops. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left for me. Some dangerous caves over there. I should light those up. Okay, wow, we missed a lot of saplings. This is dangerous. Very dangerous over here. Very dangerous. I should put another fence post up here. I'll swap those right back out. I just wanted to do something like this real quick. And, alright, swap this back out, and then I want to put a fence post up here. Up, like that, and sure, let's actually put a couple more over here, just so that it's very clear that that's a danger ledge. That's a death ledge to be very wary of, very cautious. Alright, so this is the direction. Do I want to go make my way down this way? I mean, I'll carve out the trees in both directions. I guess I want to go across the top, because like things can crawl out of the opening there. I haven't lit that up yet, and I could just go ahead and do that real quick, but I just want to make my way over to the foot of the hill there, just to explore it before the end of the episode, and I'll probably sleep there to end the episode. So yeah, I'll probably make my way up here this way and cut through this forest, and I'm gonna need to light up the hillside too, just to make it a little bit safer from things dropping down on me from the top. And then I'll kind of make a path, I'll sort of carve out a path through this forest, There's plenty of wood to chop. It's going to be some nice, relaxing wood chopping episodes. There might be multiple episodes that we might go on like a bit of a mini series of like multiple parts in which I just chop trees. Just going to be chopping trees for 3 episodes in a row, possibly, potentially. Not promising anything, but it'll be fun because I'll make it slightly entertaining by trying to improvise commentary. I do make a valiant effort at trying to improvise good commentary. All right, this is what I'm talking right here, around right here. So this is actually really nice. There's an opening right here. There's a cave. Hopefully, I don't know. I will have to see how much of a cave there is actually down there. But this is very nice. Very nice views. And you're at the foot of the mountain. You're far enough from the mountain that I'm not going to be in danger of things dropping down on me from the top of the mountain, from, you know, up above me. So I'm not going to need to like light up the entire mountain before I feel safe down here. And very nice views. Pretty high off from the water. I'm going to need a staircase down to the water. And not too far from spawn. So this is very nice, guys. This is an excellent area. Yeah, we're almost. I guess I kind of want to chop these trees down, and I'm gonna. I do have a bed on me. Yeah, I do have the bed on me. I'll pitch my bed underneath this beautiful tree. This is where I'm gonna be sleeping for a while until I, you know, get these trees. You know, make my way through the forest until I chop some more trees down. This is probably where I'm going to be sleeping. This is a very nice resting spot over here underneath this big tree. That's a very nice big tree there. Let's go ahead and start on the wood chopping. And I also kind of want to look at the coordinates to see where the ley line is. And I'm probably going to want to place a cornerstone around here somewhere, just so that I'm aware of the ley lines. All right, let's look at the interface real quick to look at ley lines. 381. I think the next one is at 320. Yes, 320 and then 448. So we're right in between ley lines. We're actually smack dab in the middle. And then, okay, we're close to positive 64. So positive 64, like right here. So actually there's going to be a ley line going through here. Right. All right, well, that's good to know. And I'll mark it with like some fence posts in next episode. And it's the end of the night. It's the end of the night. I'm going to go ahead and pitch my bed over here as planned. And watch the sunset. See, this is going to be a really nice spot to watch the sunset and the moonrise. Because you're, like, over here, once I chop the trees down, it's going to be a very nice view out in this direction as well. And definitely a very nice view in this direction. So this is an excellent spot for a starter house. I'm just going to need to chop down a bunch of trees, and I'm going to have plenty of wood. I'm going to just build a regular starter house out of planks, not do anything fancy. My last playthrough in the Nameless World, I built a fancy house out of dirt. It was very fancy. So in this one, I'm just going to make a very generic. Ooh, it's getting dark too fast. I'm going to build a very generic house out of planks in this playthrough, and I managed to survive to day 15. This is day 16 now. I survived through day 15, another episode. Well, I'm gonna need to keep doing that. I really need to keep doing that. Last playthrough, I made it to day 58. I misspoke in the last episode. I think I said 38. That's not accurate. I actually made it to 58 before I died. Very disgracefully in the Nameless World. But this is not the Nameless World now. This is the Prologue world. And hopefully it will go on indefinitely. Hopefully it will continue even after the beginning. Hopefully I will make it to the beginning and then continue. So that's the plan. And so far it's going well. So far I'm following through. So far I haven't died. And that's very good. And I hope that this episode has been a pleasant one. There have been a couple of people. It seems like I may have retained my first 1 or 2 viewers, recurrent viewers. I noticed that I got a few comments on episode 3, and not many people have watched episode 4 yet, but they'll get around to it, hopefully. I don't know, perhaps. So if you guys are actually following along, if there's anybody that's actually like watched everything so far and you're following along, let me know. You're awesome because I want to tell you how awesome you are for doing that, for following along. Because I don't think there's anybody currently. So you might be the only one, the only person doing that, or maybe one or two people, which would be great. If I had like one person following along with me, I would feel that would feel great. I would love to have like, I need a buddy, all right, like at least one. So, if that's you, let me know, man. Cheers to you. Cheers to that. To whoever finds and and whoever's watching this for the first time. I welcome you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the playthrough. You don't have to watch through all of the episodes. It's fine. You can just, they're pretty mundane. There's not a whole lot there to see, but you're very welcome to if you'd like to. But anyways, this has been episode 5 of the Prologue world, and I'm gonna leave it at that with this beautiful view, and I'm gonna tell you thank you for watching, for bearing with me, and that's all I got for today. Shadowlay, my fellas. Shadowlay. Until next time.